My man was throwing checkdowns in practice. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about practice. I was disgusted with that. One guy out there who looked in great shape, stepped faster than everyone else. He also looked a lot smaller in person. I don't know if anyone's been watching the Summer League, but someone's job is in jeopardy. Sims is putting a lot of pressure on a player in the New York Knicks organization. What's good, New York? I'm Hawk Dane back. I know it's been a while. Apologize to all 4 of my subscribers. With that being said, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We had Giants versus Jets. We had New York Knicks Summer League. We didn't get to see Daniel Jones out there. I wish we would have. I'm not sure if Joe Judge was trying to make a statement or if he was trying to protect Daniel Jones. We were at FanFest. He ain't look great during practice. He ain't look as bad as Mike Glennon did. Mike Glennon is awful. He is a career backup, and there's a reason for that. My man was throwing checkdowns in practice. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about practice, not the game. Practice, throwing a check down in practice. Now, I don't know how they practice. I'm not sure if they're trying their best to go out there and not make mistakes. To me, that's the worst formula you could do. The whole point in sports in general is to push yourself to your absolute limits. You want to go ape shit in practice. You want to do all the wild stuff. You don't want to do the stupid stuff during the game. You practice it. Learn, this is something I should never attempt to do, or you figure something out. Wow, I can't believe I was able to do that. Now you can experiment more and push yourself during the game. I was disgusted with that. Anyway, man, Daniel Jones ain't look great. He kind of underthrew a couple passes. He underthrew a touchdown to Darius Slayton. One guy out there who looked in great shape, man. Looked a step faster than everyone else. He also looked a lot smaller in person, and that's Shepard. And I got to give Shepard credit. You look like the best player on the field. 2 thumbs up to you, buddy. Sterling Shepard looked great out there. We hope that Saquon can come back to 100%. But to get back to practice, man, the whole point of succeeding in life is a simple formula. Everything in life is a risk. Everything in life has some risk to it. Risk-reward type factor. And what I've learned, the formula to my success is simple. You practice, you fail, you learn, you practice again. You don't practice, fail, quit, practice, fail, and just keep doing the same shit over and over. If you're not learning from your mistakes, you're not growing. There's no growth involved. What are you doing with yourself? So I'm hoping Daniel Jones, the New York Giants, this is the end of the experiment. There is no more practice, learn, fail. No, it's practice, you better succeed, or it's time for us to move on from Daniel Jones. This is his last year. Make or break year. No doubt about it. Just to get back into the whole failure versus success thing, man. Everything you do has a risk to it. And then on top of that, one thing you know for sure is life is going to put shit in the way. Some kind of obstacle. Look at Saquon Barkley, one of the all-time greatest, sure, 100% can't miss players. Got hurt. Almost everyone in football, injuries are going to be a part of it. He got really hurt. That's what I talk about that. You can do everything right, but life is just going to give you something. Life is going to put something in front of you, and you need to learn how to handle it. So I'm hoping Saquon Barkley comes back healthy, because he's my favorite player to watch in any sport. Knicks, Giants, Jets, anything. My favorite player. I actually met his uncle the other day at a boxing event. For those of y'all that don't know, I also do a boxing podcast, Checkerz podcast. Subscribe to that too. Z at the end, Checkerz podcast. But I met Iran Barkley, former world champion, knocked out the legend Thomas Hearns. Great guy. Life is going to throw you a bunch of curveballs. I'm all over the place. That's kind of my thing. I'm everywhere. But life is definitely going to throw you some curveballs. And there's a formula to succeeding. But even with that being said, you could do everything right, and still fail. That's life. But if you don't do the simple formula, try, fail, learn, try again, be patient, you will definitely get nowhere. If you're just trying and failing and trying and failing and then showing other people around you that you're trying just to get validation, chances are you're going to be stuck in the same spot 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I didn't mean to go up on a whole rant, but I look at some of my teams. New York Knicks, for years, went in this same repetitive cycle of failure. Right now, we have so much promise going for us, it's incredible. I don't know if anyone's been watching the Summer League, but someone's job is in jeopardy. Sims is putting a lot of pressure on a player in the New York Knicks organization. He is really putting a lot of pressure on Mitchell Robinson, and he may be trade bait. He may be out of here. He can't stay healthy, and granted, it's not his fault. Sims jumping above the rim, catching the ball, and throwing it down while he's still rising. Man, that boy's playing some ball, man. He is going to put a lot of pressure on the Knicks guys, maybe to make a move, and Mitch might be trade bait, and I love Mitch. But Sims, the way he showed out in Summer League, and I understand, preseason, Summer League, this is all practice. That's all it really is. It's practice. That's all it is. It's practice. Like AI said, like Mike Glennon doing it, what a pathetic piece of work, man. Anyway, I'm not an advocate of anyone ever losing their job. But come on, man. Check downs. The Sims putting a lot of pressure on Mitch. Mitch may be out the door. Grimes is out there looking like Danny Green, jumper looking smooth, real tough player. He needs to learn how to use his left, though. Even when he goes left, he transitions over to the right, and you need to learn how to use your offhand. But solid player, he's actually what we needed. He looks like he's going to be a solid pro. Man, that kid's a dog. The funny thing is, these two guys, we don't know what they're going to be yet. It's only Summer League. But they already look better than Frank Ntilikina's whole career being there. Don't let that door hit you in the ass while you're out of here. Actually, let it hit you in the ass and get out of here. Obi, the numbers are a little skewed. Obi's put up some real good numbers. When I watch Obi, and I was when they got him. Still am. Still love him. Midway through the season, I was saying they should send Obi to the G League. He needed point guard. Right now, IQ is somewhat undersized, so he can't really be a two guard. Almost like that weird combo guard. Smart player, he doesn't have that high IQ, that court vision that will really make Obi Toppin a superstar. Amari has Steve Nash. Years ago, Kenyon Martin had J. Kidd, Vince Carter had J. Kidd. These guys, Vince was a little different. Vince can make plays for himself without J. Kidd. But Kenyon Martin, Obi, you could see when he gets the ball in the post, knows what to do. Smart, intelligent, offensive player. Also, he plays really well off the ball, but he needs someone with an IQ that's a step faster than what Quickly is able to deliver. These other guys, I don't think, have that vision too. Obi is going to become a superstar once he gets a guy. Derrick Rose, high, fast IQ. When you see them two mix on the court, you can see Rose is able to get him the ball just 1 second faster than everyone else. And that 1 second on a pro level matters. Obi Toppin isn't going to become a superstar till we're able to get that key guy who has that huge IQ. I'm going to keep looking forward to everything, but there's some players that are in a lot of trouble. I think Mitch might be out the door. Daniel Jones, this is his last year. And on top of that, the team is built to win. So if midway through the season, he's not the guy, we're messed up. We don't have a backup that can come in there and really push it. We went, 6-10 last year? And we were still in it to the end. We were still there competing. And our backups weren't able to get it done. We didn't have the horses. This year, it's no excuses. Now, granted, we still need to see the offensive line gel come together. We got a lot of horses, though. He's got a lot of weapons. This is Daniel Jones' year. Make or break. I'm out of here. If you want Hope on Dane, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll try my best to get you guys some more content, man. Take care.
Shorty one dip, either Uber or Lyft. The smell like success, come get a whiff. Of an A1 nigga, only keep it a fish. My bro speaking codes like it's hieroglyphics. I let the haters watch so they can bear witness. I navigate the blocks where they chin check you. When niggas down a pint to erase devils. When niggas know you better, they ain't never met you. I'm sipping from my chalice on another level. I get it on my palate, got the fork hitting dinner plates. Stuck to the hustle like Gorilla Glue. Been an 8, play the Empire State, distributing gems. If you listening, I'm spitting on phlegm. In positions where you mention him in top 10 hip hop list. Niggas gon' bump my disc, and yeah, be getting lit. Yeah.
Get your motherfucking hands high.
If this shit pack water, throw your hands up. If this shit pack water, throw your hands up. If this shit pack water, throw your hands up. Even if it ain't motherfucking, throw your hands up. Haters say I'm not permitted, my nigga, I'm in it. Tell a DJ, bump my shit, he gon' spin it. We gon' rock all damn night, start to finish. Waiting for this all my life, nigga, I'm winning. If this shit pack water, throw your hands up. If this shit pack water, throw your hands up. If this shit pack water, throw your hands up.